Hello, my name is Jay Chauhan. I'm a lawyer in Richmond Hill and also leading the mentorship group where I want to post this video. And today's topic is the basics of the trademark law. And I'm making this comment to our group and anybody watching. It's an open group. And I'm making this comment because sometimes the issues of trademark can arise in a regular action. So to give you a little background of trademark will be helpful to understand that when a trademark issue arises, how do you deal with it actually? So just firstly, I'm going to define briefly what a trademark is. Actually, trademark is like a logo with words or impression that is a typical mark used by a company to identify their goods and services with. And those marks, trademarks, as they're called legally, technically in the Trademarks Act, are a way in which you as a manufacturer or you as a lawyer would advise the client that these are protected both in the common law and in the Trademark Act. So the trademark is to be used as a way of identifying the goods and services of a one person. Now, when another person attempts to use the trademark to try to sell their goods under the name of the original owner of the trademark, it's called passing off. In different words, you cannot pass off your goods and services in the name of another trademark owner and claim it to be of the standard quality and of the bearing your image, and then take advantage of the trademark that is owned by somebody else. So it's called intellectual property. So you own the rights to that image name, and that ownership is in the name of the person who made the registration. And if it's a common law claim that you make, you have to prove it in the court that you own the trademark by usage and the way you have used it in the past. Now, this trademark may affect another litigation. So when you bought some item, you're supposed to watch and see that it is a brand name that you have asked for, the brand name that is being sold, and what did you ask for is important in the purchase order. And it may end up being a part of another litigation where the Sale of Goods Act may apply. So Sale of Goods Act will say that the goods are merchantable, in different words, usable for the purpose for which you bought them. And if there was a trademark through which you identified the goods, then the vendor is supposed to supply that goods based on what he said in the purchase order or we requested, and you have to identify the request, usually in writing and sometimes verbally, but verbal evidence is much more difficult to prove, as you know, in the courtroom. So how do you show the trademark? Normally, the trademark is shown by registration of the trademark in the Trademarks office in Ottawa. The trademarks are national in character, and it is covered by the Constitution Act, so that it is now a federal issue. So for federal issues, as I'm sure you know, or if you don't know, that there's a separate court system that deals with litigation, that deals with the issues, including trademarks. So if you have a litigation dealing directly with trademark issues alone, then you would go in the federal court. But normally, the Superior Court can also deal with the trademark issues, and which may be incidental to the litigation that you're conducting. So I think in terms of the practice, it is very important that when you're dealing with a litigation issue that involves trademark, that you understand the nature of the trademark. You have to prove the trademark. You have to prove in terms of the documentation that what did you ask for, what did you sell. And that, I think, is the critical part of any litigation that you might have to deal with. So that's the summary of the trademark law and how it affects the situation in the litigation that you may be dealing with. And if you're looking at, I have done some litigation with the Coca-Cola case. If you're looking it up, they are in the federal court notes under the name of Coca-Cola against Pradhan. So you might be interested in watching it if you're interested. And then if you enjoy these videos, you like these videos, you can subscribe for these videos and press the button for subscription. If you like the video, press the like button, and hopefully this will be of help to you. And if any comments that you have, make sure you give the comments. And once in a while we meet in these various groups. If you like me to do a CPD program for your group, also let me know, and I'll be happy to do CPD programs on the issues that I am describing briefly in these videos. Thank you, and see you again.